black.
And it's slow.
But let's just remember, too, the Iranians literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie gay folks to the car.
Where the Iranian regime is today in 2025 is nothing compared to the United States.
Hanging black people. So
it is not even the same. I couldn't step foot during this.
Wait. That's not what you mean to say. It is the same.
No, it's not. The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit in Toronto.
I'm sorry.
Well, they wear like I can't have my hair showing. I can't wear a skirt. I can't have my arms out.
I'm telling you,
I literally said it was up to the Iranian people.
Yes,
it is up to them.
And that's why I am saying that it is the same. Murdering someone for their difference is not good, whoever does it. It's not good. So that's why I said you weren't saying what I heard was not what you meant.
I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for everybody.
Not if you're black.
Guys, don't go to Tehran. Do not anyone at the table should go to Tehran.
Let me tell you about being in this country. This is the greatest country in the world. But, yeah, I know that. And we all know that. But every day, we are worried. Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are our kids going to get shot because they're running through somebody's neighborhood? They are not big deals, and I don't mean to say they're not big deals to you, because that's not what I meant.
And they are not doing well there either. They are not doing well in Iran. They are not educated. They cannot property. They cannot leave things.
I'm talking about here.
Nobody wants to diminish the very real problems we have in this country. That is no one's intent. But I think it's important we remember there are places much darker than this country and people who deserve rights.
Not everybody feels that way. Not everybody feels that way. Listen, I'm sorry. You know, when you think about the fact that we got the vote in 1965.
Okay, they don't have free and fair elections in Iran. It's not even the same universe.
They can't go out of their house. The women.
You know what? There's no way I can make you understand.
Let me try something. It's like try to reverse roles with a black person in this country, let's say, because I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Just try to understand from their point of view. From that point of view, this country does not do them well. Does not go for them.
I completely acknowledge that.
And we shouldn't compare atrocities. If you're talking about Iran, of course, is doing worse things. But relatively speaking, it feels bad.
Okay, but I think you know that Iran is significantly
I guess we're going to come back and talk.
I was in college when that revolution took place. And I know what happened.
Next.
Nah, don't come back and talk more about this, Johnson. What is never do that.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Yeah, this is off the rails right here, man. Never compare one country to another country, man. Like, you can't make any comparisons. I think both of them are wrong. Whoopi's wrong because, damn. I mean, on one hand, you're trying to say how great America is. On the other hand, you're saying how horrible it is. Now, you're right. It is horrible in a lot of ways. It's not great at all. Even Trump concedes that with Make America Great Again. I don't know when the again part comes in, right? Great for the citizens or great for the wealthy and rich, well-connected? Maybe then it's great. That's what it was great. It was great for Rockefeller. It's great for Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos. Andrew Carnegie had a great run. Okay, but working class people, not gonna happen. But never compare other people's hardships, man. I mean, Iran, like, yo, there are other countries. Go to Congo. Go to Rwanda. Like, this idea, right, that you're going to come out here and make it seem like what's going on in America is the same as what's going on in other countries. Like, some other countries got it bad. What about Palestinians? Like, these people cover the news for a living, Johnson. People are being starved. Like, yeah, there are problems Black America has and has had. But, yo, Palestinians have been in an apartheid state for the last 70 years. They're being bombed in tents right now, even in houses, and they're still getting bombed. They cut off food and medicine, supplies. They not only killed Palestinians, they killed the people that's trying to treat them like the doctors that tried to help them. They killed the press from covering them. That's how bad it is. Nah, Whoopi. And see, the worst thing about it is these people get to pretend to be running some type of news show or something. There are old people that sitting, because it's got to be old people, sitting at home during the day, watching this crap, thinking these people know what they're talking about, thinking these people are sincere, thinking these people are real, thinking that they can be trusted, when that ain't the case at all. Now, too, the Alyssa Milano, I don't know her name, Alyssa Farah. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a jackass. I don't know. I think it's Alyssa, though. Never tell black people shit about their lives. Just don't do it. Like, let Whoopi live in delusion land. You can't win this battle because you haven't experienced anything that you're talking about. You haven't lived in Iran, you haven't lived in the Middle East, you really don't know how shit goes, and you haven't been black in America. You really have nothing to say. It's just be quiet. Just enjoy the ride, sit back, eat your yogurt. You know what I'm saying? Eat your quinoa, and let the people that know struggle have that conversation. Now, I will say this. Everybody on that stage is privileged as hell. Everybody, including Whoopi. She get to be wrong all the time, and nobody come get her. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not cut and dry, but I gotta say you can't be ridiculous and act like you know what people go through. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I want things for Americans. I think all Americans feel like they get the short end of the stick. Okay, we start talking about class. When we start talking about race, oh my goodness, whole nother thing. So, like, this conversation is way too big for the view to ever have. But rule of thumb, if you are a privileged white lady with millions of dollars, who just come up here, used to work for Trump and Trump administration, like this illicit person, maybe you leave Whoopi to her own devices. Let her talk that craziness. Leave it to me and other people that are backbone that are black to tell her, nah, calm down. You know, there are people with worse lives than you, Whoopi. And Whoopi hasn't. What is she talking about? She's talking about a whole nother planet ago when Whoopi had any type of struggle. Whoopi been rich for like 40 years. She's like, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Go Whoopi. Woo! But this idea that maybe she can articulate the struggle. Nah, she knows what she's read. And she's saying what she thinks certain people want her to say, but nah, man. Nah. I don't even cover international politics like that. And I know, like, okay, I did a video real quick. I did a video that was covering, because a lot of black people have been talking about going back to Africa. And I started looking at some of the African countries and looking at the per capita, looking at the GDP, looking at what the average black African or what the Africans make, what, you know, Sudanese, Nigerians, different countries, right? And I was like, wow, Kenyans, like $8,000, $10,000 a year compared to like what African American, black Americans are making. Like, it's a totally different standard of living. You know, yeah, there's some nice spots. And that's just Africa. We ain't even got to Latin America. We ain't even taken a swing down to Asian countries. There are places I can't pronounce. Well, if you can get a crust of bread and a fish, that's your week. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it real. Yeah, I'm still stuck on Whoopi saying that America was the greatest country on earth. People still say that dumb shit. Like, that's been debunked since an episode of The Newsroom back in 2003 or something. Remember that? Like, are we still saying dumb things like that? What are we best at?
Why is America not the greatest country in the world, Professor? That's my answer. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always? Hey, and with a straight face, you're gonna tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom. All right. And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yosemite?
Let me tell you about being in this country. This is the greatest country in the world. But yeah, I know that. I know that.
Are we still saying dumb things like that? What are we best at? Besides, I don't know, bombing other countries and locking up our own citizens and ODing off meth. Like, what is it that we're best at? That's when the dumb conservative jackass stands up. Or if you don't like it, you can leave. Pay me first. Pay me for building this place first, then I'll leave. Until then, it's my country as much as it is yours. In fact, probably more, because you probably came over in the 1900s from Ireland or Italy or something, while we were already here. You're the immigrant. We indigenous, goofy. Give it up for The View for inciting a riot on the Tim Black Show.